Hello everyone, I am Ranjan and welcome back to my YouTube channel Ranjan Ki Pathshala. So in the today's topic I will explain basic Sanskrit learning through English so that it will be very much helpful to understand Sanskrit as well as English also. So basically this class I have prepared for non-Odia students, CBSE and ICSE English medium students so that they can be very much helpful by getting the knowledge regarding the basic Sanskrit grammar as well as the Sanskrit learnings. So see, I will just explain you how we can understand Sanskrit in a simple way. So let us I will drag you to the raw paper and I will explain you there how to understand Sanskrit. Yes, see in this slide I will tell you. First I am giving you one example. Through that example you can understand that what is the requirement in Sanskrit also. Suppose this is the example. The boy is crying. Okay, so this is a sentence. So first we should understand what is a sentence. Basically in English, sentence means a word or a group of words or the combination of a group of words which will give you a complete sense. A group of words which gives a complete sense to your mind or to you, that is called a sentence. So in this you can see in this sentence there are a group of words are there. One is the boy is crying. 4 words are there. Okay, and the 4 words give a complete sense to you. So that's why it is called a sentence. In English, in a sentence, basically you can divide the sentence into 2 parts. One is subject part, another one is a predicate part. Or you can call it as in the subject part, the doer or the particular subject will be present. Who is doing the activity? That is called as the subject part. In this subject part, 2 words are there. One is article the and another one is the boy. Boy is a noun here. So you remember the subject can be a noun or a pronoun also. In predicate part the main part is verb. Here is and crying both are verbs. Is the helping verb, crying is the main verb. Okay, so by taking all the words it is a sentence, complete sentence. So now I am coming to Sanskrit point of view. If I am writing one sentence, Balakah Krandati. The same sentence I have given in the Sanskrit structure. The boy is crying. Balakah Krandati. Balakah means the boy. Krandati means is crying. See, the first sentence in English, the boy is crying. That sentence was in present tense. How will you know that is crying? Here is the verb is helping verb is in present form of the verb. A verb has 3 forms. Basically a verb has 3 forms in English: present form, past participle form. After that you can classify it into another 2 modes. It could be ing form or s or es form. Okay, crying or cry is like that. So same thing is happening in Sanskrit also. So I will tell you, in Sanskrit, verb, in English what is we call it as verb, in Sanskrit it is called as dhatu rupa. You remember this thing? In Sanskrit that is called as dhatu rupa, what in English it is called as verb. Understood? So now a verb has 3 forms basically in English, or we can call it as further you can clarify it into 5 parts: s or es form and ing form. Similarly dhatu rupa has 5 lokaraj. You remember, that is called as lokaraj. So tenses in English, in Sanskrit you can call it as lokara. So 5 types of lokaras are there in Sanskrit basically. Okay, so if I will tell, I have written here, see, so this is the learning points for all of you. Words which is called as Shabda Rupa in Sanskrit. Verbs in English, in Sanskrit we can call it as Dhatu Rupa. So the Shabda Rupa, it could be a noun, pronoun, subject of the sentence. Dhatu Rupa, which can be a verb in the sentence. Okay, now I told you 5 lokaras are there. In English tenses are there. Similarly present tense in English In Sanskrit it will be lot lakara. Okay, now the past tense form of the verb in English, in Sanskrit it will be long lakara. Future tense of a verb in English, in Sanskrit it will be root lakara. Imperative mode means you are giving some command, order, advice, request, suggestion to a person. Okay, that type of sentence. So in Sanskrit it will be lot lakara. And we are using modal auxiliary verb in English like should, might, may, can, could, this type of words. So in Sanskrit it will be vidhilink lakara. Okay, so these are the basic things you should learn before entering into Sanskrit grammar. Okay, so we need to understand these things. So now I will give you some examples more. Yes, so I will give you more examples so that you can understand more details. So in Sanskrit we have a lakaras, 5 lakaras, and in English we have a singular number, that is in Sanskrit it is called as ekavachana. Ekavachana means singular. Ek means one, it indicates to one person. Ekavachana, singular number. In English we have a plural number. Plural means, so in Sanskrit you can call it as bahuvachana, more than one. See one thing here, in English we have two numbers, singular and plural, but in Sanskrit we have 3 vachana. One is ekavachan, bahuvachan, and another one is dvivachan. Dvi means 2 person, it indicates to 2. So when it indicates to 2 boys, so it will be dvivachan. Okay, in Sanskrit. Okay, now another point of knowledge is coming, that is purus. So in English we have gender, we can call it feminine gender, masculine gender, so 2 genders are there. Okay, like that. But in Sanskrit we have, that is, we can call it as linga, punglinga, strilinga, and klivalinga. So in gender in English, that is called as linga in Sanskrit. Okay, now I am coming to the point purusa. In English, this is the important thing, in English first person, that is in Sanskrit it will be, remember, in Sanskrit it will be uttam purus. Uttam purus. Okay, in Sanskrit it will be uttam purus. In English second person, the subject of the second person will be you. Okay, but in Sanskrit it will be madhyam purus. Madhyam purus. Okay, that is yusmad sabda. You remember. So these are the just basic differences. I will give the detailed structure in the another video so that you can understand more. So I am just portraying the character, portraying the picture here so that you can imagine. And in English third person, in Sanskrit it will be first person, pratham purus. Okay, so I will give a clear picture regarding this purus, vachan, linga. Okay, these are the things. But today's topic was like this. I will give one basic understanding about the Sanskrit structure, how it is correlating with English. Okay, so now I am giving one Sabda Rupa. See, this is the Balak Sabda Rupa. You know that Balak, Balakah, Balako, Balakaha. See, in English we have the noun, pronoun, singular, plural, like that. But in Sanskrit, when you are going to create one sentence, so in how to create the sentence, by taking Sabda Rupa and Dhatu Rupa. That you got clear. Sabda Rupa means the noun and pronoun it could be, and the Dhatu Rupa means the verbs of the word. Okay, verbs, that is called as Dhatu Rupa. So another thing is coming to the mind, that is Vibhakti. Vibhakti means we have 7 Vibhaktis starting from Prathama. Prathama means first to 7th. Okay, first to 7th, these are the Vibhaktis. By taking the Vibhaktis you are creating sentences. So I will just show you here. Prathama Vibhakti, we have 3 numbers in Sanskrit, Ekavachan, Dvivachan and Bahuvachan, but in English we have singular and plural. So you remember Balakaha. Balakaha means in English it will be one boy. balako, balako means two boys. Balakaha, balakaha means boys. Okay, the plural form of a boy is boys. So balakaha means boys, balakaha means one boy, balako means two boys. So if I will tell one thing here, one boy is playing, so balakaha kridati. Two boys are playing, balako kridatah. Okay, the Sanskrit translation will be in this way. I will tell you, boys are playing, balakaha kridanti. So that kridanti, kridatah, kridato, these are the verbs, or we can call it them. We can call them dhatu rupa, which are coming from lokaraj. And lokaraj are different types like lot lokar, lot lokar, long lokar, root lokar, and vidling lokar. I just explained recently. Okay, so these are the things. Next, if I am coming to ditya vibhakti means the second vibhakti. So first vibhakti, remember that prathama vibhakti, always the first vibhakti carries subject forms of the noun, subject forms of the words, sabda rupa. Okay, the first vibhakti, these are all the balakaha, balako, balakaha, these all will be the subject of the sentence. Okay, now if I am coming to the second ditya vibhakti, so always remember the ditya vibhakti words, that means balakam, balako, balakan, always these will be the object of the sentence, object to whom you are giving. Okay, balakam, that means to that boy, to that particular one boy. Balako, to two boys. Balakan, to many boys. Okay, so if I will give an example, I gave a chocolate to the boy. Okay, in this sentence, I gave a chocolate to the boy will be balakam. Okay, aham balakam, okay, amistakam adadam, like that. So in Sanskrit translation. Okay, so always remember the ditya vibhakti, all the ditya vibhakti words, always they will act like an object in the sentence. Now I am coming to the third tritiya vibhakti, which will be by the person, with the person, like that, preposition by and with. Balakeno, by that boy. Balakabhyam, by the two boys. Balakahi, by the boys or with the boys. Okay, like that. Now coming to the point of chaturthi vibhakti, which will be the ditya and chaturthi both are same, like same to the boy. Okay, like that. But remember here you are completely giving something to the person. Okay, you are completely giving, you are completely donating, you are completely offering something to that person. At that case, we should use fourth vibhakti, chaturthi vibhakti. You are not taking back that thing again. Suppose you are giving something to a beggar, you are completely donating some money or some food to the beggar, so that will be coming under chaturthi vibhakti, because you will not take back again the food and money like from that beggar. Okay, now coming to panchami vibhakti, which will be from the plant, from the school, from the boy, like that. Balakat, from the boy. Balakabhyam, from the two boys. Balakabhyah, from the boys. Okay, from something you are taking from, or something is detaching from some object, that will be called as fifth panchami vibhakti. Okay, now coming to sashti vibhakti, which sashti vibhakti means, always remember there will be a relationship. It will be called as sambandha pada. Sambandha means it is establishing some relationship. Balakasya, of the balak. Balakayoho, of the two balak. Balakabhyam, of many balak. So of many boys. Okay, like that. So balakasya, balakayoho, balakanam. So this is called as sashti vibhakti. Now coming to the point of saptami. Saptami means you know that it is called as adhikarane saptami. That means some place, some rights of that person. Balake, balakoyoho, balakesu, some rights, some capturing power of that person, that will be coming under saptami vibhakti. And the last sambodhana, it is not a vibhakti, it is one sambodhana means we can call it as some word you are considering to a person, like hey balaka, hey balako, hey balaka. Same thing, prathama and sambodhana both are same. Okay, just you are considering a person in a polite way, you are just asking someone, at that time you can use as a sambodhana pada. Okay, So these are the structure of balaka shabda. One shabda roop I just told you. It is nothing but one noun we just discussed here, and how we can use in a translation, that I will explain here now. See, I have given you just 5 sentences. Just look at the sentences carefully. The first sentence is, the boys are coming here. So it is in English translation. The boys are coming here. Now what we will do? First we will see, is this a sentence or not? The boys are coming here. Yes, it is a sentence, because here a group of words are there, and the group of words give a complete sense to us. The boys are coming here. That means we can understand. Boys are coming here, and it is written in the present tense, because the verb parts are coming in the verb part, and here the primary auxiliary are is in present tense. So it is a present tense verb, present continuous, because the activity is going on. Present continuous, the activity is continuing here. Okay, the boys are coming here. So here will the subject, the boys. This is subject here, and this is the verb here. Here is an adverb or place. So now I am coming to how to create a sentence in Sanskrit. Before that, we need to consider some points like Purusa, Vachana, Linga, okay, and which lakara it belongs to in Sanskrit. I just explained just in the beginning of the class. The boys, here it is plural form. It is clearly identified that it is plural form, not a singular. The boys means many persons. It refers to many persons, not a singular boy, not two boys also. Now, so the here we can use the plural form of balaka shabda, and always remember the boys is subject here. So if I will go to the balaka shabda, we need to use the subject form of the vibhakti. So the prathama vibhakti will be used here. So prathama vibhakti bahuvachan. In Sanskrit, bahuvachanante prathama vibhakti, that means balakaha. So here the boys, in Sanskrit it will be balakaha. Balakaha means the boys are coming. So we need to come. Come is the verb here. So we need to, in the Sanskrit it will be agam dhatu. Dhatu means verb. So gam dhatu means going, go. You can use a before gam, it will be agam. Agam means come, opposite of go. So agam dhatu, and now we need to think about the purus. The boys is in English, it is third person. So what is third person in English? That will be pratham purus in Sanskrit. So it will be the pratham purus. And which means which number? It will be bahuvachanam. So pratham purus, bahuvachanam, lot lakar, because here are coming is present tense, is in present tense. So lot lakar, pratham purus, bahuvachana, it will be gachanti in gam dhatu. If I am using agachanti, so it will be balakaha agachanti. Okay, the boys are coming. In Sanskrit it will be balakaha agachanti. Here in Sanskrit will be atra. There will be tatra. Okay, so balakaha atra agachanti. The boys are coming here. It will be the full form of the translation. So balakaha atra agachanti. Next question, the boy is crying. Already I have given this example. The boy is a singular form. It indicates one person only, and it will be the first prathama vibhakti. So balakaha. Balakaha is crying. It is in present tense. So I am using lot lakar of krand dhatu. Krand means cry in English. So balakaha krandati. That means the boy is crying. Krandati, it will be in lot lakar, because the sentence is written in present form. Now I am coming to go with the boy. Next, go with the boy. See, this sentence indicates imperative sentence in English, because here subject is not present, it is invisible, and here we can consider the subject as you. Go with the boy means you go with the boy. Okay, so here verb is go and subject is you, which is not written in this sentence. Similarly, I can use in Sanskrit tvam. Tvam means you in Ismat Sabda. Sanskrit in Ismat Sabda, that is you. Go with the boy, that means balakena saha gacha in Sanskrit, the translation. Why? Always remember with the boy. Always remember the how to use Sanskrit. With the boy means you are going with someone. So if you are using preposition with in English, in Sanskrit it will carry tritiya vibhakti. Remember, tritiya vibhakti in Sanskrit. Okay, if you are using preposition with. So balak shabda tritiya ekavachanam, that will be balakena. So go with the boy means balakena saha. Saha means with, saharthe tritiya. Okay, with the boy means balakena saha gacha. Go means gacha. Here I am using lot lakar because the sentence indicates to imperative sentence, so I should use imperative lakara, which is called as lot lakar. Okay, so lot lakar madhyam purush ekavachanam, because I am using here madhyam purush because the subject is you, which is second person in English. In Sanskrit it will be madhyam purush. Okay, so tvam balakena saha gacha. Okay, you go with the boy. Next, tomorrow two boys will play here. See, in this sentence the subject is two boys, that indicates two persons. In Sanskrit divachanam, we should use divachanam. Two boys will play here means here the subject is two boys, so I need to use balako, prathama vibhakti divachanam. Balako, two boys will play here. Will play means it indicates to future tense, so I need to use which lakara? Root lakara. Which vachanam? Divachanam, because the subject here two, so I need to use two, divachanam. And which purusha, that means here which person I need to use the pratham purush in Sanskrit, but in English third person. Always remember, in English third person, in Sanskrit it will be pratham purush. In English first person, in Sanskrit it will be uttam purush. In English second person, in Sanskrit it will be madhyam purush. So I need to use pratham purush, divachanam, root lakar, play. Play means here play verb. In Sanskrit it will be krid dhatu. Krid means kridati, kridatah, kridanti, like that the structure, that means play. So I need to use root lakar, so it will be kridisyati, kridisyatah, kridisyanti. So kridisyatah, balako kridisyatah, that means two boys will play. Here will be atra. Okay, there will be tatra. Now I am coming to the adverb tomorrow. Tomorrow in Sanskrit it will be swa. Yesterday it will be here. Okay, so these are the words you need to remember. Here means yesterday, swa means tomorrow. So the total translation will be swa, that means tomorrow, balako, two boys, atra, here, kridisyatah, will play. Okay, so I will give the example also, don't worry, I have already written. Next, the boy went here yesterday. The boy went there yesterday. So yesterday already I told you, yesterday means it will be here. Okay, here. Tomorrow means swa. The boy means it is singular, so it indicates one person, so only balakah, because the boy is subject here, balakah. Went means it indicates past tense, it indicates to past tense. So past tense of go is written here as a went, so I need to use gam dhatu. Gam dhatu means gam verb, past tense long lakkar, I need to use long lakkar. Long means past tense, and here the subject the boy, it indicates to first person in English, so in Sanskrit it will be pratham purush. Okay, so in Sanskrit it will be in English it is third person, so in Sanskrit it will be pratham purush. Pratham purush means balakah agachat, tatra agachat, balakah tatra agachat, yesterday here, balakah here, tatra agachat. Okay, agachat means long lakar, pratham purush ekavachan. Okay, so these are the things I just explained you, don't worry about this. So because in detailed verbs, dhatu, rupa, shabdarupa I will explain again, but today for the learning purpose I have given some examples. See the first example, balakah, that means the boys, it is in plural form. Atra means here. Agachanti, are coming. Agachanti means it is written in present tense. In Sanskrit we can call it as a lot lakar. Now coming to the second question, balakah krandati, the boy is crying. Krandati means it is written in present form. Balakah means the boy. Next, balakena sah gaccha, go with the boy. Okay, balakena sah. If you are using sah, so we need to use it as a third form, third vibhakti. Gaccha means go, imperative sentence. You go. Okay, lot lakar is used here. Next, swa balako atra kridisyatah. Swa means tomorrow. Balako means two boys. Atra means here. Kridisyata means will play. It is written in future tense. Okay, root lakar is used here. And the last sentence, balakah means the boy, one person. Here means yesterday. Tatra means there. Agachat means went. It is written in long lakar form. Okay, so that means totally I have explained here. We have some lakaras which we can call them as tenses, like we can use. Next, another thing we learnt here, verbs, which we can call them dhatu rupa in Sanskrit. Another thing we learnt, words. Words means it could be noun or pronoun. Okay, so in English, but in Sanskrit we can call them sabda rupa. Okay, in Sanskrit we can call them sabda rupa. Okay, like this. So Sanskrit sabda rupa, and balaka sabda rupa, nadi sabda rupa, lata sabda rupa, like that. And pronoun like aham, abam, bayam, that is asmad sabda. In English I can call them as I, we. Okay, so these are, we can call them aham, abam, like that. So it is called as asmad sabda. In English, that is first person in English, but in Sanskrit it will be uttam purush. Now I am coming to you. View in English. In Sanskrit it will be jusmad sabda tvam. Okay, tvam. In English, now I am coming to third person, like balaka, nadi, lapta, like that. So in English, these are all third person, but in Sanskrit these are will be called as a pratham purush. Okay, so that is the thing. So I will explain in another class in a detailed way, in a proper way, by giving particular examples, so that you can understand more. Okay, so this is the today's class and today's session regarding basic Sanskrit learning, so that you can get an idea about the Sanskrit, that what is sabda rupa, dhatu rupa, and how the sentence is getting formed. Okay, how it is correlated with the Sanskrit and English both. So I hope you will like, and if you like the class, please comment your view and give the view, so that you can so that I can know what to be improved, and how to create more classes on Sanskrit through English. And you can follow me through my Telegram channel. I have given the link here also. If you click, and you can follow me there. And any more points you want to suggest, you can suggest me. And if you want to share the video, you can share with your friends. You can like and subscribe the channel also, and you can ask me more questions, so that I can come back to you with another topic. Okay, thank you all. Thanks for watching this video. Bye bye. Have a nice day.